What's up, you guys? Sorry, I was fixing my little flyaways or whatever. But anyways, what's up? I love you guys so freaking much, y'all. I wanted to just really take a quick minute, do a quick message. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but I think a lot of us right now in the collective are kind of being tested based on where our minds are at, our mentality, what we're focusing on, because big blessings are coming, and you can't receive your blessings if you're not in alignment to receive them. Obviously, your ops are going to challenge your mindset. They're going to attack it. They are going to do everything they can to confuse you, to try to break your confidence, to attack your self-esteem, to what the fuck ever, create doubts, get you scared and fear. All of the fucking things, because it takes you out of alignment from what you're meant to receive. And I think that the biggest struggle the majority of any chosen one has is like giving your energy and giving your attention to the attacks. You guys, no weapon formed shall ever prosper. That's all you need to know. No weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. It will never prosper against you. 144 on the timestamp. And as long as you know that, and you can keep your head up and you continue to carry forward, you're going to be golden. Okay? So with that being said, this is going to be quick. We're going to dive in. You know that, like, the enemy, your ops, your opponents, the devil, however you want to look at it, he just showed up here at the bottom. It's all about what they can get you to believe. That's what 144, 14-4, 144. We're in alignment with this message, clearly. But anyways, it's all about what they can get you to believe. Because your beliefs will create your reality. And that's why they work so hard to create false illusions and get you fantasizing or obsessively thinking or, falling into these illusions that they cast. Because as long as you believe it, that's what it's going to be. They do not have the ability to manipulate your reality if you refuse to let them. Okay? All right. Let's see where this goes. Let the cards guide me here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Wands here at the bottom and the Death card. So right away, like falling into poverty, financial ruin, financial devastation, hardship, and like it's 10 times harder on you than anybody else. Anybody else that would have had to experience the losses that you've had to experience I can't even talk. They would have never stood back up. They'd still be on their fucking ass. The Death card being right here, though, and the Wheel of Fortune right behind it. This is the last time you'll ever have to experience this shit. Ever. Ever. And then it turns for good. For good. You know what rock bottom feels like. It'd have killed anybody else. Nobody else had been able to survive it. Oh, by the way, my personal sessions are like hella discounted right now. Okay? My one-on-one face-to-faces. Those ones. Okay, my pre-recordeds aren't, but you want to sit with me face-to-face, I knocked my pricing down on those. So if anybody wants to book, it's all linked in the description. Okay. We've got the Tower. And we've got the Hermit. And we've got the Three of Swords. How do you carry it, man? It's like all of the destruction, all of the heartbreak, all by yourself. The loss, the ruin, the destruction, the heartbreak, and all by yourself. We've got the Emperor here. Because, you guys, why does God allow this, right? Let's start here. Maybe God allows you to go through and experience this because you're meant to lead people out of it. And experience is the best teacher. You're meant to bring people out of hell, to awaken them, enlighten them, help heal them, help them ascend, rise. That's what you're here for. How can you help people rise from the trenches that you haven't walked through? You can't. You cannot. And then we've got the Devil. Shocker. And then we've got the Eight of Wands and we've got the Eight of Swords. You are the sacrifice. You were the sacrifice. You were never supposed to get out of this. Poverty, chaos, destruction, upheaval, heartache, pain. Eight of Swords, you were never supposed to free yourself from it. You didn't have anywhere else to go but in. Hermit. You're not supposed to have anybody to run to. You know how many times I hear people, how many times? A lot. Who do I go to for help? How do I get these people in trouble? How do I get them to stop doing this to me? I need a police officer that'll listen to me, or a prosecuting attorney that'll prosecute. I need somebody in the FBI. And it's like, no, you need to go within. You have got to go within. And God, because you need to connect to God within you. This is a spiritual war. You're not fighting people. You're not fighting anything other than powers and principalities. So how in the fuck are you going to beat evil going to anybody or anything else outside of you when it's a spiritual war? You're not. Okay, so we've got Eight of Wands to the Hermit. Really interesting, but it's really given me the energy of like, you had evil people come and disrupt your life like this, and then they go tell everybody else that you're the devil. Hi, love you. Feel better?
Yeah, I think Grandma's sleeping.
She's not. Just not. Interesting. It never fails. The Lovers. Ever. Ever, ever, ever does it fail that card comes out in these readings. We've got Judgment to the Six of Wands. So Judgment, Hermit, Six of Wands. You needed to make the decision to remove yourself. It's like God gave you the wake-up call. You needed to blow the horn and make the decision to remove yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Six of Wands, so you can win. So you can succeed. But you had to make the decision for yourself.
I'm out of Kirby underwear.
Sorry, I had to get my son chonies. He clearly couldn't find them by himself. Go lay down, please. Off my nuts. Go lay down. I love you. Go. Two of Swords is here at the bottom. People didn't want to see you succeed. Family. Your very own family. Close friends. People you looked at like family. Didn't want to see you succeed. Didn't want to see a connection be successful. Didn't want to see you guys win together, clearly. That's why they destroyed it. Probably more than once. Could have destroyed your family dynamic. Any fucking way. But it's like, you decide whether you win or not. You decide. You just had to realize that it's up to you. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So earlier I had the Hanged Man with the Devil. And I was talking about how you're the sacrifice. But it's also like God had to force you to see what evil really is. He literally had to hang you upside down and like make you lay upside down and see all the destruction happening all around you. And you had to experience all the pain and all the heartache and all the fucking loss. Because you needed to realize the wickedness that's in the world. And you needed to see the truth that the wickedness exists in the people that you love the most. I literally just uploaded a short before I got on here talking about how you're legendary. You're a legend. You, collective, are living legends, whether you know it or not, whether you've got there or not. You are legendary. And you can't be a legend running with demons. In order to be a legend, you have to be around legends. You are what you associate with. Birds of a feather flock together. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And you wonder why you couldn't bloom, blossom, progress, or reach your fullest potential before all of this fucked up shit happened to you? Look who was around you. You're surrounded by people that lie, cheat, steal, manipulate. They got to go conjure up demons and do rituals and fucking cloak their energy and wear fucking different masks every fucking day depending who they're around. Just being energetically connected to them dimmed your light. It lowered your frequency. And that's not including everything they did to sabotage you behind the scenes. Just being connected to people like that, you would never be your best self. Never. God needed you to see they're evil. Pure evil. There is no light to them. Would that help you realize that you're the light? Just Ace of Swords is here and the 3 of Swords. I mean, the truth fucking hurts, dude. The truth hurts, but it was the only way that you would ever remove yourself from them. You would have never left these people had you not went through this. and you never remove yourself from these people, you are never going to achieve your mission, your purpose, what you are called here to do, ever. So I got King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Chariot's here at the bottom. Seven of Wands is here. Look at this. Chariot, Seven of Wands. This is a block in the path. This is a block. This is forward movement. So blocking your forward movement towards your legacy. Am I tapped in or what? Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is legendary. This is legacy. And you had people blocking your path. It's like, it could be a couple. And this comes out in a lot of readings. Okay, so a specific couple or just two people that decided they were going to partner up and do this to you. Really, though, these were your handlers. Probably is what it comes down to. And it was their job. And literally, King of Pentacles, their job. They got paid secretly with dirty ass fucking money to make sure that you stayed trapped in this bullshit. They literally got paid. King and Queen of Pentacles. To fuck up your life, dude. But once you make the decision to remove yourself from it, you win. Yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse just fell in my lap. The block is removed. And I've been teaching a lot on this too, but it's like the blocks aren't outside of you. They're within. And then they're manifesting in your 3D reality. You're creating everything, guys, with your thoughts, your beliefs. Everything. Even being downright hunted by fucking demons and witches and the government and all the crazy ass shit. You manifested it, whether it was conscious or subconscious. Past life regression, whatever. That's why you have to do the inner work. You manifested it, the Magician. I don't know, do I want to take all four? We can. How about the fact that, see, they're burying this person in the ground? It's the Ten of Swords. This is the after tarot. So the original tarot, this person's laying on their belly with 10 swords in their back, right? So after that happens, they expected to put you in the ground. They didn't think you'd live. You weren't supposed to. That's what they wanted. They wanted you in the grave. They wished for that. And you're like, bitch, nah, fuck off. Strength, fuck you. So anyways, we've got the Nine of Wands. And I love that I grabbed this deck because there's two people here. This card talks about resilience, grit, never giving up, getting your ass handed to you, but staying on all 10. Really struggling, dude, barely hanging on, but you hold on. And there's some jealousy here. I want to say that you and somebody else just won't give up on each other. A lot of jealousy. So they're like, yeah, let's kill the person. For entertainment purposes only, of course. This is a funny story for the internet. It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay. We got the Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, you, like, going through all of this, like the abuse and literally fighting for your fucking life, and it taught you how to defend yourself. So it's like there's lessons here. How to stand up for yourself, how to protect your fucking energy, how to fight back, really. I don't know why I feel like there's another female here that really wanted to, like, fight. I don't know how I want to channel this, but we got Queen of Wands reverse. This is a jealous, insecure bitch, a promiscuous type of energy, just nasty. And then we got the Five of Swords with the King of Cups. Seven of Wands. So let's block somebody's heart chakra, turn them into an abusive, backstabbing motherfucker. Could be your other half here. We'll have this person smash the collective's heart into a million pieces, sabotage them in the workplace, try and make them homeless, try and take their kids away, turn all their friends and family against them, blah, 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 blah. That way, hermit, you're alone, right? And then again, it come down to you blowing the horn, you making the decision that it doesn't end this way. I'm like hearing plot twist, plot twist, plot twist. It doesn't end this way for me. You showed me the truth of who you are. Yeah, it fucking hurts, but I'm going to rewrite my story. Amanda, thanks for all your help in the chat. I appreciate you. Three of Wands in the reverse. When I tell you, you are never going to get anywhere in life with these people around you. Never. It was going to be the same shit over and over and over. You were never going to go any fucking where, dude. Never. I bet every one of you tried too. You worked your fucking ass off and you gave all you fucking had to be somebody. And it always ended the same way with you and fucking Tower, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles fucking energy. All in your head, thinking that it's all your fault. You're not worthy of love. All this fuck shit. Self-medicating, fucking all the crazy ass shit. When you were never the fucking issue. Sun card. How about the truth coming to the light now? So we got the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Hermit here, right? Knight of Cups at the bottom. I don't know if I already said that. But it's like you needed to start bringing this love back to yourself. And then all of a sudden, you're happy within self, fulfilled within self, because you're giving love to self. Maybe that's why God needed to separate you from everyone and everything, because this entire time you were lacking self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Therefore, you manifested an entire reality surrounding yourself with people that didn't love you, value you, or respect you. Because as within, so without. You were the missing piece the whole time. You were giving love to demons. And then when you couldn't get it back because they have an inability to love, because they're evil, look, you gave all you had to them. You could have been begging them for love. just over giving yourself, hoping to get a little bit of love back. And then when you didn't get it because you were reliant on the validation, you self-destructed, thinking it was you. Dude, my eye's been twitching for like 2 weeks. This one only. It's really weird. They pushed you over the edge. Not knowing they were sending you right into that new beginning. I don't know. It's like they forced you to bet on yourself, to take the leap of faith. You made the decision, I'm removing myself. What else do I have to lose? And the answer to that question is nothing. We got the Ace of Wands out, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. So somebody's throwing themselves a pity party because they were sneaking around with third parties. Sleeping with them, clearly Ace of Wands. I don't know if somebody was sexually abusive at any point in time. Ace of Wands, 5 of Swords. They could have paid somebody with this King of Pentacles energy to sexually assault you. If I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, if not, my bad. I don't know what I can say on here. Trigger warning, my apologies, and for entertainment purposes only. If I wasn't supposed to go there, my bad. I don't know. I'm learning the platform. You're a child of the divine, though. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you needed to see the truth of who you are. Like, you needed to see that you're the one that's pure. And maybe separating yourself after going through all of this shit allowed you to realize it. You know, you're divinely protected. They were never going to take you out. Never, 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 never. But they needed you to see the truth. I was talking about this on my Instagram yesterday. I went live and was sharing a lot of my story. But like, so my in-laws were my abusers, right? My handlers, my whatever. And the first time they ever showed me who they were, I was 18 years old. And they fucking ruined my high school graduation on purpose. It was the worst day of my entire life. And they had so much fun fucking doing it, dude. They just started breaking me down so fucking early on. And they showed me who they were then. And then it's like, okay, something's wrong with me that they're treating me this way. So I'm going to give more of myself to these people. And they just kept ruining my life. And I kept taking them back. Like, dude. So like, looking back, I see why shit had to get to the point that it got, because fuck, after I saw what I saw, I'll never unsee it. I will never unsee what I saw in those people. Even though I've been seeing it the entire time and then didn't want to believe it, or allowed them to manipulate me to believe I deserved it and that something was wrong with me and all the crazy ass shit, because I was looking for that love and that validation outside of myself. And if you look back, you'll notice a cycle, man. Shit that's just been repeating over and over and over in your life. A lot of times too, guys, that like rejection is protection or redirection. So this is crazy coming to me right now. I don't know why this just came into my brain. But there are so many of us that are getting accounts banned on TikTok. Look, if this doesn't resonate for you, just dismiss it or whatever. But maybe God is taking us off of TikTok for a reason. Like maybe he doesn't want us there. I don't know, dude. Or like how they're going about the bans aren't even righteous. So really God's just allowing them to set you up for lawsuits later. You know, everything's always working out for you, even if you can't see it. That just came to me. I don't know why. What else is here? Done explaining. No more justifying. Silent exit. Energy protection. You're out. You're done explaining. You're not allowing them to justify their demonic behavior towards you anymore. You got nothing left to say. And I said earlier, Hermit, 7 of Wands, like, you're protecting your own damn energy now. Because bottom of the deck, truth revealed. You never really loved me. Realizing that, like, truth revealed, illusions shattered, heartbreak, the truth hurts. I just talked about that in the tarot. It was the Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. The truth fucking hurts. But the illusions are broken. You're seeing it crystal fucking clear, exactly for what it is, and you removed yourself. You removed yourself. So we've got talking to them, or excuse me, talking to the void, texting them, no reply, left hanging. So I don't know if you've been trying to talk to somebody and they're not talking back to you. But this person is beating themselves up for what happened between you guys, rehearsing the past, mental scripts, guilt, self-blame. It's like they can't talk to you right now because the guilt's too much, dude. So they're avoiding you. That's what I'm getting. We've got sweet then sour, fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. Look at the person putting on their mask, getting ready to come in, pretend to like you, pretend to be nice to you in an attempt to manipulate you, stalking your social medias, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. Truth hurts. Reality check. Wake up call. Clear ice. This landed on talking to the void. Okay, so the person that you've been trying to talk to that isn't answering you, they're getting a reality check right now. Okay? They're getting a wake up call. They're seeing it for what it is too. It's like they're getting a wake-up call that these people are fucking fake. Manipulative. Mask-wearing motherfuckers. This person might not be talking to you, but they're watching you. They're stalking your socials. They're making sure you're okay. Probably making sure you haven't moved on. We've got you deserve better. Self-worth, realization, empowerment. Whole lesson for you. That you don't deserve any of that. We've got you lost me, final straw, self-respect, power move. I love this so much for you. It's like the truth hurts, but you found your self-worth, right? The illusions have shattered. You're now empowered, believing in yourself. You've had enough. You're respecting yourself too fucking much to ever tolerate this shit ever the fuck again, dude. Beautiful. We've got freedom, detachment, clarity, and now you can live free. You know, you're seeing things clearly. Detaching from the need to control, detaching from outcomes, just living in the flow. Should have been done, dragging on, already over, and in denial. So somebody should have already been done with this situation a long time ago, but they didn't want to face the truth of it. You had no choice but to detach yourself. No choice but to detach yourself and let this person figure it the fuck out. They denied it because it hurt too bad to believe it. And now this person's dreaming of you. Nostalgia, fantasizing, wishful thinking. We've got the tea is cold now. No more drama. Over it. So I don't know if these karmics tried to come back in and like love bomb. We've got you're my obsession and love bombing. And then bottom of the deck is I never meant enough. Yes, literally, like they used to be able to do that to you. And because you felt like you never meant shit, you would accept the fucking breadcrumbs. But this time it's different. Shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. Something shifted in you. And they're freaking out. Bro, I know you're a dog, but you're smart. Can you please not knock my books off the bed? You know what sit means, you know what lay down means, you know what outside means, you know what walk means, but you can't figure out that I'm saying leave these on the bed. Thank you. All right, I gotta do this. Sorry, my dog keeps knocking my books off my bed. He's got the whole bed, dude. The whole bed. Yep, cycle repeat. That's exactly it. Same drama, different day, stuck loop. They were so used to being able to keep you stuck in the same cycle of the same shit over and over and over. It should have been over a long ass fucking time ago, but you didn't want to see the truth. That's why shit had to get as rough as it got. Realize, see, realize. Seeing clearly, illusion cracked, and awareness. You never showed up, absent effort, emotionally unavailable. So what? Somebody has clarity that you gave your all to this person and that they never showed up for you? Somebody's plenty aware that when you needed them most, they dipped? Maybe that's why the guilt's so fucking heavy? But it's never really over, is it? Whoever I'm talking to. It's never really over, is it? It always comes back together, doesn't it? Soul come back online, energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. And then only when it's convenient is here as well. Damn, this is a new deck. I've never used it before. So, trying to get in touch with it. Pretty much what this is saying, dude, you're not the same person that you used to be because you finally see the truth. You see the truth. You're closing cycles. You're moving different. You're shifting upwards. You're not going back to the same shit. God won't let you. God will not let you. You know why? Because you're on assignment. You have a mission here and it's time. Oh, he has a new deck. I should get on and look. I got these off Temu. I have so many decks, it's sick. And I don't even use them all because, anyway. Alright, let's close this out. I'm tired. Let's get down to business. Oh, dude, I was driving home from shopping with my kids and I had so many good downloads come in, but I was driving. There wasn't much I could really do about it, but that's like the thing about being forced into solitude. And for those of you that have gone through these devastating, unfair, confusing ass separations or whatever, but it's like that time in solitude is such a blessing. God is blessing you with time to focus on yourself. That's a fucking blessing, dude. And so many people want to focus on how fucked up it is and unfair and it shouldn't be like this. Dude, if it shouldn't be this way, it wouldn't be this way. Do you have faith in God or not? Clearly, God needs you alone in solitude, and he is literally blessing you with the opportunity to go all in on you for the first time in your entire life. It will change the trajectory of your life forever. It is the catalyst for your growth. It is required too, and you can't run away from it and you can't get out of it. Go all in. You've never ever had the opportunity for this ever before. Go all into it and go be the best version of you. Because then when you're the best version of you for you, you can be the best version of you for everyone else. You can be the best version of you for your children if you have them. You could be the best friend, the best business partner, the best spouse. But when you're not the best version of you, you are doing everyone around you a major disservice. All right, close it out. Nine of Swords, Four of Wands. Nine of Cups is at the bottom. So I don't know if somebody's worried about their living situation right now. For some of you, maybe you're really stressed out at home. For some of you, for others of you, you could have karmic energies that are really fucking scared of like a reconciliation taking place. Scared that somebody wants that. I'm also getting here too that like somebody could be stressing out that somebody wants to give you a house or a property or something like that. Let's see where this goes. Something was confirmed somewhere. Holy shit. All right, so yeah, somebody could be, there could be a third party here that's being rejected. Third party's getting rejected, so they're stressed out that somebody's reconciling with you. You really need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this, because I feel like this rejected asshole over here is coming right on in to attack your third eye. Try and cast another illusion and try and convince you that your intuition is wrong. And I don't know if you've been picking up on feelings of anxiety. I know my anxiety's been really fucking bad the last couple of months. It's probably not your energy. Yeah, we got Temperance and we got Queen of Pentacles. Something's happening in the divine timing of things. We've got Queen of Swords here. Four of Cups. So you could have tried to warn somebody about this third party and they didn't want to hear the truth. So there's something about you, Temperance, Death, Queen of Pentacles, going through a massive ass rebirth, transformation. You're just the whole prize, ultimately, is what this is saying. You are just the whole fucking prize. So of course this third party is gonna freak out they're not wanted because you're the whole prize and they're not. And then we got the Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords here. This bitch could be scared that you're speaking out about this person and the pain they caused, or just scared of the truth that you speak or what you're gonna say, or I don't know. We got the Page of Wands. Some of you guys could be like talking online and that has this bitch stressed the fuck out. We got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So yeah, this bitch could be posting Page of Wands, Two of Cups online that they're in a relationship or something like that. Or posting to make it look that way. But they're being rejected, dude. So I don't know, make that make sense. This is a bitch so crazy that it's trying to convince everybody they're in a relationship they're not really in. That's what I'm saying here. Chariot, yeah, somebody moved on. Hello. Bye-bye. We've got the Six of Wands. Hangman's here at the bottom. So yeah, this is somebody that's going to be forced to see you win. The Lovers, Four of Wands. Yeah, there's something about a reconciliation here in divine timing. We've got the Empress. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Devil. I don't know, somebody bought a house with you. Or somebody just bought a house. Empress to the Knight of Cups here. You're simply just attracting in what's meant for you. And that is what it is. You're in the right alignment, that everything that's meant for you is literally on its way. But they're trying to get some type of message over to you that this person's with somebody else and they don't want you. But that's really probably not even the fucking truth. So Page of Swords. You're definitely being watched. You're being watched online. I mean, they got to watch you be happy. They got to watch you succeed. I feel like the Sun and the Empress are right here together. It's like everybody can see you clearly for who you are. Everybody. The Star, dude. You're just the whole light. King of Wands. Six of Pentacles. I've been pulling this energy so much, dude, that they are trying to send somebody in, like desperate to get you to sleep with somebody, move on with somebody. Like they're just desperate for you to move on. So they could be sending in stalkers or whatever, dude. Sending people in. Look at that. Emperor. Empress. I don't know. You could be waiting. Just waiting for somebody to make their move, dude. Waiting for somebody to make their offer. I'm also getting too that, like, being patient, Temperance is out here. Being patient, it's a love worth waiting for. It really is. If you just be patient, work on yourself, it's absolutely worth waiting for. I think this Emperor here's got a lot of drama right now they're dealing with. I also feel like this third party has two men that they're like fucking with. Anyways. Somebody's burdened, stressed out. It's like your happiness is a massive burden to somebody. And the fact that you're invested in your own fulfillment right now is driving people nuts. And I don't know, guys. It's really looking like somebody's had the courage to walk the fuck away from this whole third-party situation. It's been nothing but pain, nothing but burden, nothing but drama. Yeah, somebody's like, fuck this, I'm gone. I'm out, ski. They could be like, I don't know if this person still cares about me. I don't know if this person still loves me. They're doing great on their own. The Devil. We got the Ace of Wands. That's a whole ass sex addiction right there. So what, this third party here is a whole ass sex demon? I'm trying to close this reading out. Four of Pentacles is at the bottom. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is like, I really want to keep you, collective, from having your happy, successful ending. Every 10 in the deck is out here, by the way. Every 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, they're doing everything they can to keep you from having your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. They do not want you to have a happy family, and they do not want you to leave a legacy. And they do not want you to do it together. Let me check something real quick. I'm just really curious about something. And I usually don't look into this shit because I really don't care, but I'm feeling called. Okay, so what's the current energy for the collective's third-party situation? What's the present energy in these third-party connections? Happily single. So somebody's doing them. Setting goals, focused on their career. Wishing, hoping, praying to be married. Probably not to the karmic though, probably to you. Yeah, they're fed up. Fed up with the karmic. You know why? Because it was all witchcraft. It broke. And they ghosted. They're out. They're gone. Karmic could be calling cops on them, trying to get them in trouble, reporting things to the police that never happened. They are so fed up with the crazy bitch, it's not even funny. They want nothing to do with this person. There is no feelings. There is no emotions. Just shame and embarrassment and feelings of disgust because it was all manipulated. You know what an insecure bitch you gotta be to be doing this kind of shit? What a grimy, loathing, fucking devilish. I gotta watch what I say, dude. Whew, I'm about to go off. Yeah, somebody's just focused on their money right now. Side hustle. They could be working an extra job, working overtime, extra shifts. They're just really trying to get their money back right now. I'm telling you, it was one big illusion with the third party, and they can't get away from the criminal fast enough. Besides, they were sleeping with somebody else the whole time anyway. I'm telling you. They could have created an illusion. So look, we've got phony tricksters, illusions. Married. So them being a couple is an illusion. Karmic could have faked a pregnancy or got pregnant and lied about who the dad is. Fake news. To try and keep them. Till they got fucking fed up. This is somebody that's single. It's not what it looks like. Look. Do, 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 do. Woo. Yeah, they could left you hanging. They wish they wouldn't have. But they only did it because the shame, dude. The card will come out, I guarantee it. It's like they don't even know what to say to you. You were right. I should have listened to you. How could I do this to you? That kind of thing. Yeah, they got legal issues going on, or the karmic is trying. The karmic's trying to get them in trouble and all kinds of crazy shit because they're a crazy, obsessed ass bitch. You're going to stay with me or I'm going to call your probation officer. You're going to stay with me or I'm calling the cops and telling them you hit me. I'm going to go beat up my own fucking vehicle and tell the cops you did it. You're going to stay with me. Yeah, that's them. Why do I feel like the goal was to get rid of you both? Or the karmic's job, they were being paid, compensated, benefiting in some way to distract this person so they could try and put you in the grave, right? Somebody could have died though. somebody died and it showed everybody's true colors. And look, I said we'd see this card, did I not? Ashamed. They know, this person knows that these people in this karmic tried to take you out of here. They know it's true. But they had a lesson they needed to learn. And they learned it. They fucking learned it. You don't close a cycle until you learn the lesson. They learned it. And I don't know. We'll see. Are they coming back around? Now, for those of you this resonates to, if it does not speak to your soul, just toss it out. But if it speaks to your soul, and these karmics they are working overtime. You guys, you don't even know the technology these people, like you probably do, but like they have their ways, dude. They have their ways, they have their methods to fuck shit up. So if in your gut, you know this is your person or whatever, and shit just doesn't make sense, and something's wrong and it's not fucking right, trust your gut. Don't waste a single second of your time going and stalking anybody's social medias or trying to get information, because they're going to be doing all this kind of crazy shit to paint this illusion that's not even real. Don't trip out about getting text messages or emails or getting hit up on social media from anybody with anything, or it's all just to fucking trigger you and piss you off and fuck with your intuition. Yeah, if you get like any type of shocking news, book a reading with me. Because I'll coach you through that shit real quick. And I love this. We got divine feminine and mirroring. So you're forcing this person to look at themselves. You're forcing this person to actually look at themselves. We've got turning your back here. Living in the moment. Cope is at the bottom. So now this person's actually having to fucking cope with the fact that you've turned your back to this situation. Because you're living in the moment and doing you. And if you're not, get there. You will not fucking regret pouring all into yourself. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. If you're meant to be with somebody, you're going to be with that person. But waiting around, crying, begging them to come back, chasing after them, it's only stalling the connection. The divine feminine leads it. They lead in the spirit. It's an energetic connection. So you have full-on fucking control of how it turns out. If you get into alignment, they're going to get into alignment. So it's up to you to let go and start doing the work on you and get it there. Look, we got goodbye, drinking toxic lifestyle. So somebody's peacing out. Peacing out to the toxic lifestyle, the drinking, the partying. And we got love message. Think they're going to hit you up. Or maybe they already have. I don't know. Yeah, like reckless sex, illumination, bumping heads, funeral. I'm telling you, it has been illuminated that these people use this fucking karmic as a distraction so these people could try and take your life, dude. I mean, it's all been illuminated. This person is bumping heads with everybody involved. Family, friends, co-workers, karmic, everybody because they see that these people tried to take you out. It's all been illuminated. Why it's been the same thing over and over and over again, and yada, yada, yada. And they're dealing with a psycho, crazy ass karmic, crazy obsessed, won't let go, right? The lesson's been learned here. This person just got to get their life together. And they kind of got to go through what you had to go through to get where you're at. It's not going to be easy. They were fucking around with a karmic, dude. So they have to pay off that karma. Throw something out. I don't know what's up with the weird shit that I don't even know if I want to address this weird shit. I swear to God that these people come on my shit and try and make it look like I've got like these relationships going on with people. And it's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird to me. The way that they try and like frame it and make it look a specific type of way. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I don't talk to any fucking men other than the people that book readings with me. I don't really talk to anybody. Okay? And y'all motherfuckers coming in here doing that lame shit. It's fucking weird. You know, they do it because they're like, okay, if so-and-so's watching, we can try and make it look like she's seeing somebody. You can make it look like somebody's flying to Texas to see her. None of that's happening. Absolutely none of that is fucking happening. Fuck. Have I lost you? I've never met someone like you before. I still think about you. Comes down to all I do is think about you. It is so fucking sad, dude. I could go on for days with shit I've seen them try to do. People they've sent in, like, I just can't with it. I want you to enjoy your life. Look, they want you to enjoy your life. So go do that. I see you in myself. Someone's starting to realize y'all not so different after all. The thought of you makes me smile inside. I haven't even been looking. Can we just talk it over? You mean more to me than you think. I'm working hard on myself. I wish things were different. So go work on yourself, because clearly they're working on themselves. Why? Because things are aligning exactly how they're meant to. I hope you are doing well. I know it was my fault, but I'm truly sorry. And I need to see you. We'll see how that plays out for you guys. But I promise, in divine timing, it's all going to work out so fucking beautifully. I promise. But yeah, just so everybody's plenty fucking aware. No, I'm not doing anything with anybody. I don't have no fucking weird ass relationships going on with nobody. None of that weird shit. I'm literally just being a mom to my kids, focusing on my career, and attracting in what's meant for me. That's it. And my heart's taken. Like, I'm not looking for anybody. My heart is totally taken. Forever. And the obsessive shit these people do to try to fucking frame me for shit is just... I had this dude start tagging me in a bunch of shit on Facebook. Too much. Too much, dude. Like, he was always sharing my shit and tagging me and writing, I love you, I love you, I love you. So it shows up on my wall, right? On my Facebook wall. So I'm getting annoyed and just like removing it all, because then if people look at my page, that's all they see. Then it hit me like, oh, that's all they see. They're going to be wondering, who is this guy? Why does he keep telling her he loves her? You know what I mean? So anyways, when he posted himself or like a picture of an airplane and put that he was flying to Central Texas, where I live, with Tay Lynch, I was like, oh my fucking God, they're trying to make it look like this is my boyfriend, dude. Right? Some guy flying to Texas to see me. That's how it looked. Oh my God, dude. And he still comments on all my shit to this day, even though I know. And I've said that I know. Dude, I can't. How do they find these people? They're just like messaging random people on social media and they're like, hey, you want to make a few extra dollars? We just need you to do this to this girl or do this to this guy. And like, it's, and I knew it was getting weird. Like all day, every day, he kept sharing my shit and tagging me and writing, I love you. And he always uses the eye emoji. It's like, I'm a watcher, I'm watching you. You know, like pretty much telling me he's a spy. Like, I know this. I see you. And he does the eye and then a red triangle every time. They have to. They have to tell on themselves. The devil has to tell you what the devil's doing, you know? He has to tell you. It's up to you if you're aware enough to see it or not. I don't even know if he's a real person. And then they had some other guy like booking readings with me for a while. His name was Nick. He popped up on my live on YouTube the other day, and oh my God, I blocked this guy on all my platforms, blocked his phone number. And then so he comes on YouTube and he's like, hey girl, like, dude, I blocked you 5 million times and you're showing back. But anyways, I always had a bad feeling about him, right? Like something doesn't seem right. But he started coming to me when I first started to learn how to read. So I didn't learn how to trust myself till later, you know? But anyways, blah, blah, blah. He got real obsessive. Like, can you get me in for a reading? And I got a full ass calendar and I didn't text him back. So he'd be texting, calling. Well, I have sessions and shit. So I just blocked him. Like, this is demonic. And then he kept, before I blocked him, he was talking about how love's taken too long and he just wants to be with me. I'm like, oh my God, dude, this is another guy they're trying to make it look like I have a relationship with. You know what I mean? Fuck. Just fuck. The obsession is real. Then I have this other guy on Snapchat that keeps asking me for money. And it's like they're just trying to build a paper trail on Snap and make it look like I'm like, have something going on with this guy. Because, you know what I mean? They're trying to get me to snap with him. No! Quit asking me for fucking money. Oh, but the Nick guy, you go to his Facebook and there's all these crazy ass pictures of him and shit. My friend Alicia's like, looks like a hitman. You know? I was like, looks like one. They're probably trying to scare me. Yeah, they're just trying to scare me, trip me out, freak me out. And these motherfuckers haven't come to take me out yet. Highly doubt they're fucking going to. It's a little late. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Misty. I remember talking to Nick and he would laugh at me when I was given the message. He would laugh, which just told me the energy was completely being manipulated. But I swear to God, he laughed like my father-in-law. Different voice, but the same laugh. So I'm like, are they doing voice changer shit? And I know how crazy that sounds. Okay, trust and believe. I know that sounds crazy, but I would not put it past those people. I would not put it past them the slightest bit. But yeah, I'll never forget that day he laughed and I was like, am I talking to him right now? Have I been talking to him this whole time? Bruh, I don't know. These people have done so much to manipulate shit. Like, I've seen the technology they have in use, you know? So I would not be surprised. I've had Zoom sessions, not many, a couple though, where I swore I was sitting with somebody that was not them. And they like manipulated the video to make it look like it was somebody else. I swear to God, dude. And I screenshotted those sessions and like zoomed in and it looks all AI'd out. Confirmation. And I feel it. I mean, I feel it. You know, it's like they've really tried with me. They have paid me so much money just to try and fuck with me. I don't know how much people make on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not sharing my earnings with anybody. I'm not doing that. But yeah. Amanda. Thanks for working hard over there. I appreciate you. Yeah, they tried with me. They had me so fucked up for a while, dude. They had me pretty fucked up. They had me so spun the fuck out. Reactive. They had me very reactive. I was very easy to get reactions out of. They'd bait me into shit and get what they wanted out of me like that, you know? I had to be broken all the way down before I could start rebuilding myself back together. I mean, they had me fucking hitting myself in the face, giving myself black eyes. I mean, they had me just fucked. But then again, anybody in my situation would have been just fucked too. I mean, they're putting holograms outside of people in ski masks, fucking paying Hispanic men to gaslight me and look for me and ask for me in my job, and chasing me down in big decked out SUVs and shit, making me think they were gonna fucking off me. You know, they fucked with me so bad. They had me so fucking scared, dude, that they were gonna sell me off to the cartel, or allegedly. They had me so scared. It's like anybody in my situation would have been the same fucking way, but not anybody could have survived it. I think with what I was going through, I handled it very fucking well, considering everything they did to me. And the confusion behind it all, dude. The confusion. I'll never forget it. I have a mod. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I'm fucking texting my mother-in-law, just begging her to leave me alone, dude. Begging her, please, for the kids. We can just act like this never fucking happened. Can you guys please just stop doing this to me? And she would not answer me. She would just ignore me, which was like red flag, right? She was never one time like, we love you. We would never hurt you. We think you need to get help. Never. She was telling everybody else that, calling my mom, telling my mom I needed to get help and needed mental help and to go to a hospital, but she never told me that to my face because she knew she couldn't. You know, she couldn't tell me that to my fucking face. She just ignored me. But then when the tables turned and she wanted to see the kids and I told her, no, can't we just get along for the kids? You just tried to take my life. You just tried to take my life. You just subjected my children to so much sexual shit of their own father. And you want me to let you see my kids? Have you lost your fucking mind? Are you crazy, lady? Hello? Are you okay in there? Mother-in-law, are you okay? Hello? I think you lost your mind. And I don't think you're going to get it back. Sorry. But that's how I felt. She's fucking texting me that shit. And then she had the balls to wait a couple months after that and be like, happy birthday, Taylor. Happy birthday. Like, yeah, isn't it great I lived to see 30 because you tried to make sure I didn't? You know, they thought if they just let some time pass that they could manipulate me back the way they always did over the years. Right? Let's breadcrumb her with some love. She'll come right back. Not this time. Not this fucking time. They showed their ass. I saw exactly who those people are, who they've always been. I saw it all. And I can't unsee it ever. Or like the time my father-in-law told me to go take my life on the phone. Told me I was a lunatic and to go take myself out already. because they had me gaslit into believing they were assaulting my daughter in ways that no child should ever be. They had me fucking thinking they were touching her. And instead of being like, hey, we would never do that. We love the kids. Why are you thinking this? Will you please get help? He's like, you fucking lunatic. Go boom yourself already. That's what he said to me. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Oh, and my son was standing right next to me. He was 7. And it was on speaker, and he heard his grandpa tell me to go myself already. So, like, their lack of concern, their lack of... It was obvious. It was so obvious that they were doing it. And they never tried to hide it from me. Of course, they didn't want everybody else to know what they were doing, but they never tried to hide it from me that it was them the entire time. They just cut me off, quit talking to me, just cut me out of their life, discarded me, threw me away when I didn't do anything. And then my whole life's fucking falling apart, but they're not doing it to me. Fucking calling my mom, trying to get my mom to put me in a psych ward and all that crazy ass shit. Bitch, fuck off. You don't have to be sorry, Nick. I would never go back to my old life. Ever. I would never want to go back to how things were before. Like, I miss my kid's dad, love my kid's dad to death, whatever, miss my family. But I would never in a million fucking years go back to how things were before this happened to me. Because I did not love myself, dude. At all. I would never go back to that version of me. Never. I don't want to be around any. Those people are clowns, dude. All of them. The people that I called friends, the people I worked with, they were all a bunch of fucking clowns. And I was pouring all of my love and energy and support into a circus. I would never go back. They held me down. I was always meant to do great things out here, just like all of you are. We're all meant to do great, amazing things and shine our bright ass lights in this world. And where we come from, those people, the devil assigned them to stop us. They do not deserve to sit with me. None of them. None of those fucking people. You know, do I even want to say this? I was going to say, like, I don't live right now in, like, a mansion, right? My house is old. It really needs some fucking work. But, like, why am I saying this? It's not in the material shit for me, right? I am so happy and so free and so at peace. And I will never sacrifice what I worked so hard for to get for those people ever again, dude. I got too much to lose. I got way too much to lose. And one thing they will never take from me ever the fuck again is my self-respect. Fuck no. Like, I respect myself too fucking much to be seen with people like that. Them, anybody that associates with them, anybody that... stay away from me, dude. You are who you associate with, and those people are fucking demons. Like, I have too much love and respect for myself to surround myself with devils. Cowards. They're all cowards. And I know you guys all relate to this, but you know how many people knew what was being done to you? They knew. They might not have even been actively involved in it, but they knew what was going on. And they turned away because they're a wuss. They're a fucking coward. And then they like whine and cry that they're not blessed and favored. But you're forged in fire, dude. Where God's taking you, they don't get to be anywhere near it. You know, the best part is, for those of us that have lost jobs because of these fucking people, my job that they took from me, they didn't think I'd ever come back from that. And to be honest, when it happened, it was a big hit. I had a good job, dude. I was making almost $20 an hour, more than, because I worked so much fucking overtime. It was disgusting. But I had a good job. I had great benefits. All of the fucking things, right? Dude, I worked with the most miserable ass bitches. They all watch me to this day. They stalk my social medias. I see their names, viewing my stories. So when I worked there, the girl that I took her place, the manager that left, I watched them stalk her social medias at work and talk shit about her. She was good at her job too. I wish I could have fulfilled her shoes because I couldn't handle the workload. She was amazing. So much respect to that girl. But anyway, I watched these old hags, old. One of them retired when I was there. Old. They're old. Too old to be acting like this. Literally fucking look her up, talk about how fat she is, talk shit. Why are you so focused on her? Right? I saw it. So now that I see my stories being viewed, they're doing the same shit. But you know what, dude? There's days where I make in one day what I made in a whole ass paycheck there. Fuck it. And I work in my bedroom, in my pajamas, from my gosh damn fucking house. I can bite my toenails between clients if I want to. And if anybody wants to fucking spin that, you know, I'm being a sarcastic smartass, but if anybody wants to take that line and go spin it and make me seem like I suck on my own feet, feel free. There's a free line for you. Go. Run. I'll never go back to corporate America either. Ever. Fucking never punch a time clock again. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do or how I gotta hustle. I will figure it out. I will never work for somebody else ever again. Never. I busted my ass in that store. And then what? Everybody set me up and made my job more harder than it needed to be on purpose, and because they were being paid and compensated to do so. You know, there were so many people in my job that fucking knew what was happening to me and just looked the other way. I could see it in their eyes that they felt bad for me. And they just went along with it. You'd see it. Fuck no, dude. People in my church helping out. Yeah, no. I would never go back. So, yeah, I suffered and yeah, it sucked. I'm so much better off, though, because of it. It was just a matter of time before life fell apart for me anyway. I was doing great when they came against me or whatever, but I was in a cycle, and it was my responsibility to close it. The reason that happened was because there was lessons that I refused to learn in the past. That was on me. And I own that. So I should have cut those people out of my life way long before I did. And like, I relapsed and shit too. That was my choice. I shouldn't have did that. But a lot of things that I could have done different. I should have left the house sooner than I did. The relationship. That was so hard though. I mean, I have my reasons. Like, I'll talk about that. But my kid's dad never gave up on me. Never. Never. He should have left me in the dust so many times, and that man stood by me, and he just tolerated so much shit from me when I was in my shadow. So when he was going through his shit and he was drinking and partying, going out with his friends, not coming home, I didn't want to give up on him because he never gave up on me, right? So that's why I stayed, but it got so fucking bad and I just took it. Felt like I deserved it somewhere, I'm sure. Like I deserve this, or I don't know. I don't know, dude. But my kids suffered the most out of all of it. And I think that's what irks my soul to the 100th fucking degree, is what it did to my kids. And they're still affected to this day. Like my daughter has walls up so fucking thick, she doesn't want to let anybody in. You know why? Because she doesn't want to get fucking hurt. She doesn't want to get hurt. It's sad. She never used to be this close off, and it's so sad. And I see so much of her dad in her. She doesn't even know how to accept affection or love. And those people fucking did that, dude. There's this gnat flying on my phone, but it's tough. So not only do we have to recover when we have kids, but then we have to help our children recover from it too. But I mean, they literally watch their grandparents try to unalive their mom, enable their dad to abandon them for somebody else, like enable it, cause it, manipulate it, when they had a stable home and a happy fucking family. And then the people that should have protected those children fucking took it from them for their own, to fill their own pockets. And then the way they'll use your kids against you. You know, they'll brainwash them and manipulate them. And they had my daughter attacking me in so many different ways, dude. It was a lot of it was spell work because she was narcissistic as fuck. Was. She's not like that anymore. It's all broken. I'm busy. But I mean, we'd get home, dude, and I would be like, hey, will you set this on the counter for me? My keys or something, right? And then I'd do what I was doing and I'd go get it. Like 60 seconds later, go to grab it and it wouldn't be there. And I'd be like, hey, where is this? She'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, I told you to put it on the counter. She'd be like, no, you didn't. Right? She would gaslight me like that. It was the demons that were in my house, just body hopping. It was so bad. So bad. Or she would get a reaction out of me and record me for them. Or I swear to God, they had her putting shit in my cup. I swear to God. Pretty sure that she took my phone so that they could fucking hack it too. She was 12. She was 12 years old. And so Ashley created this deck, Sacred Woundings, and there's this card in there that says moral injury wound. And every time I pull on her, it comes out. Like she knows she didn't do the right thing. She knows she did things that was wrong, and she's fucked up because of it. So like when I try and love on her, I swear she doesn't want to receive it because she thinks she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, it was fucking sick, dude. They would throw syringes in the car for my kids to find to make it look like I was just leaving drugs there. Drugs. Shrugs. I don't know what I could say, but anyways. Sorry, you two, getting it together. You know, I'd pick my kids up from school, my son get in the car, and he'd be like, found a poker, you know, like, it's like, what the fuck? Give me that, you know, like, where did this come from? Multiple times that happened. And of course, right when he gets in the car, at school, my back windows are stuck down because they fucked up my car and made sure my back windows wouldn't roll up so everybody could hear it. So yeah, when it comes to like removing the children from those people, I didn't ever want to, but I couldn't trust them with my kids. It was causing more damage to let them see my kids than to take them out of the situation. 50-55, 5-5-5. Because, yeah, that was hard for me. I didn't want to hurt my kids. I didn't want to take the kids from their grandparents. It was necessary. Yeah, and like looking back now that I'm healed and clear-headed, they don't love my kids. They don't have any good intentions with my kids, any of that. And like, I don't even want them going over based on the fact of like, they hacked my daughter's phone too, by the way. They didn't just hack mine. They had spyware on her shit too. 12-year-old little girl's phone and you're spying on it? You sick fucks. Sick. For entertainment purposes only. Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Where was I going? But it's like, what are they feeding them food-wise? What kind of witchcraft are they putting in the food that turned my kids against me? Because my kids, when I was going through all that, were against me too. Both of them. And they would intentionally act out in public. Act out. Why? To try and get me reactive. Because their big smear campaign was that I was an abusive mom. I was abusing them and neglecting them and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the fuck? But who was really abusing those children? Two. All right. Well, I love you guys. Literal hell and back. You know, I have so much video footage of like me and my kid's dad fighting. And I will never put it on the internet because I don't ever want to out him for any of that because it was all manipulated shit, you know? But if only you guys could fucking see how bad it was. Like, it's shit you would see in a horror film. The destruction of that house, the holes in the wall, the broken glass, the bed got broke, the whole bathroom vanity got ripped apart. Like, the house got fucking throttled. We had a beautiful home. It was beautiful. And we worked so hard for it. And jealous mommies, like, let's go do all this black magic and send all this chaos and open all these portals. One day I got home from work and my husky, my dog, was eating a chicken in the front yard. A bird. A real fucking full-on chicken with feathers. And get this, it was the day they called CPS on me. So I get a call from CPS, freaking the fuck out about it. I was so scared. I get my kids from school, I get home, and there's my husky eating this fucking chicken, and there's feathers everywhere. And all I could think was, oh my God, they sacrificed this chicken in a ritual and fed it to my fucking dog, dude. I was so freaked the fuck out. Freaked out. Go in my house, somebody went in my house and threw shit everywhere. It was like a tornado went off in my house while I was at work. Glory be to God. I think that was a Thursday. CPS didn't come talk to us till Tuesday. Yeah, we lived in town. There's not anybody with chickens anywhere around there. My dog didn't just go find somebody's chicken and take it. Nobody has chickens. They killed that chicken in a ritual and then fed it to my dog. Fucking fed it to him. It was demonic, dude. Then a couple weeks later, some person came and knocked on the door and told my kid's dad she was calling the cops on me because my dog took one of her chickens, right? Guess what? The cops never came to, they just tried to freak me out, tried to scare me. So literally sent this random stranger over to my house to tell him that. It wasn't even true, right? Just tried to freak me out and get me scared I was going to lose my dog. They kidnapped my dog from me twice. Paid actor. They're whack. They're all crazy. And then the whole time all this is going on, they're watching on hidden cameras, laughing, thinking it's all so fucking funny. Like a bunch of sick, obsessed fucking sociopaths. So yeah, it's not surprising when you start speaking your truth and sharing your story that they try and ban your TikTok accounts and shut you down off the internet and try and make you quit and give up. Because they're so fucking embarrassed because they got caught. So when you get out there, expect to be attacked, but don't you ever fucking give up. You keep coming back, you keep speaking your truth, you keep sharing your story, and you keep putting it out there because it saves fucking lives. They should be humiliated for acting like a bunch of fucking baby devils. Not even Satan would run around here acting like that. Jesus. You know, calling my mom, that's new news to me. But they failed to mention to my mother everything that they were doing that was fucking me up. They failed to mention the holograms they were putting in my house and the black magic that they were fucking doing. They didn't even mention the basics like, oh yeah, my son cheated on her, had another baby, and abandoned her with 2 fucking kids. And then we're sabotaging her in her job, turning the kids against her, paying off her friends to set her up right. She failed to mention any of that. She just made me out to be this fucking psycho. Fuck. It is funny now. It's fucking funny as fuck that they did all that shit. It's so embarrassing for them. Because I've said it a million times. If it were any of them, they wouldn't still be here. They would have went 100 times as crazy. And they would have been gone 100 times quicker. I went through 24/7 fucking torture. 24/7. And I'm sure you guys relate. 24/7. I didn't have a second of peace for an entire fucking year. So, fuck them. But all right, you guys, I gotta get out of here. I think that my dog needs to go outside, and I have a splitting ass headache all of a sudden. But I do love you all. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out, hearing my story, letting me vent about this crazy ass shit. It is 1:11 on the time, so perfect time to end things. But I appreciate you guys. Readings are discounted. So if you want one, go book one. One-on-one, face-to-face reads are. I didn't discount the pre-recordeds, but okay. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Ciao.